Sir Farmer's eyes were widened. You love me? Of course I do. I love you, Super Final Wars. I love you so much that I can't stop thinking about you. For the past 7 years, 7 years ago, all those years that I spent with you, you basically made my life mean something. I never felt so happy before in my entire freaking life. I love you so much. I wanted to basically ask you from the beginning to be my... well, to basically marry me within a way. Sir Fowler's eyes were widened. You wanted to ask me, that you want to marry me? Yes, don't you remember when we were kids? Sir Fowler looked back at it. He remembered when he was a child and Orr asked him to marry him. And he replied that they were just kids. They weren't even old enough for marriage. Back then, they never understood relationships completely. Oh yeah, now I remember. I was basically that. That's how much I love you. And before Orr could continue, Sir Farms interrupted her. He kissed her on the lips and her eyes were widened, but she closed her eyes, kissing him back. The two broke the kiss and Orr's eyes were widened. She was blushing. Very, very hard. Or, you don't need to tell me. You don't need to explain the whole story to me. I get it. You're in love with me. I'm sorry I didn't tell you where I was going, or I'm sorry. I wish I did told you where I was going. But Sir Farms hugged her tightly, or just hugged back, smiling. But this time, I'm not gonna leave you. I'll stay by your side until you ask me to leave. And as for final words, I want to stay together forever. So, does this mean we're boyfriend and girlfriend? More than that. Or, we're soulmates. Really? Yeah. I wanted to ask you if you want to be my soulmate. So, would you be my soulmate? So, final words, yes. I would love to be your soulmate. As long as you don't run away like that ever again. I promise. Sir Farmers and Orr kissed again. Zoltausen and Kieran 3 were watching in the bushes. They grow up so fast. Yeah. Kieran 3's left head was recording everything. Ascending into Super Burning Godzilla, Dark Dragon, Super Godzilla Earth, and Mecha Super Godzilla Earth, and the others. After Super Farmers and Orr broke up the kiss, Super Farmers led Orr, Kieran 3, and Zoltausen back where he was staying for the past 3 years. He was basically staying at Khan's old kingdom. You managed to rebuild this whole thing? Yeah, and I changed it to my image. How did you rebuild this entire kingdom by yourself? Simple. It's called my force powers and, of course, my tail. Your tail? Sir Farmer's horse's tail ended up changing into a King Ghidorah, into a legendary King Ghidorah face. Hello. Yes, my tail's like this. Oh my god, what the heck? And apparently his atomic breath acts like glue. Like, it's like stronger than any glue. Like heck. Watch this. Sir Farmer was flying up to a rock. He punched it and it didn't do anything. See? This is like the strongest glue in history. It makes human glue look weak. Okay then. So your tail is like Toothless from How to Train a Dragon. Oh my god. But yes, basically. But Ganza 3 and Zelda tells him your rooms are that way. Sir Farmers was taking Or's hand. They were heading towards his room. And they instantly didn't. And Ganza 3 and Zelda tells them didn't question. They just knew what was going to go down. Sir Farmers took her to his room and she looked at the window. Wow. It's a nice view from up here. Yeah, sure is. So, will you come back with me to the surface? Of course, Or. Sir Farmers took her hand, and he looked at her in the eyes. I will follow wherever you go. And I'll let you do, and I'll let you do all the choices. No. I'll let you make the choices. And whatever choice you make, I'll agree with them until the end. You sure? I'm sure. Or kissed Sir Farmer's cheek. He didn't blush as much, just a little bit. But Or couldn't stop blushing. Well, in that case, where do you want to go? Well, I'm getting tired of staying in my old village, but I need to teach my students a few more things before, well, they're on their own. Do you normally let them go when they're kids? No, not necessarily. But, yeah. Sometimes they just go off on their own and find a place where they can actually stay. So, when your students are done learning everything that they need to know, they'll just be off on their own? Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that you were interested in being a teacher. At first, I wasn't interested either, but students were wanting to know a lot about ice magic. And so I knew a lot about ice magic. Sir Farmers and Oars watched until the sun was setting. Or could have to stretch out a little bit. If you want, you can go on ahead and take a shower. I'll just sit right here. Here, watch some TV. I'm surprised you'll be able to get technology down here. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Or went to go take a shower. And Sir Farmers handed her some fresh clothes while she was taking her shower. And plus, Or was wanting to change clothes anyways. When she got out of the shower, she collapsed on the bed. Sir Farmers couldn't help to laugh for a little bit. Let me guess, you took a shower that was a little too hot for you? Yeah, Oh my god, I'm so hot. When she said that, Sir Flowers was blushing heartily. Maybe you should say that again. When Orl got back up, she looked at Sir Flowers and he was looking away while blushing. Then she realized something, what he meant. Oh. In that case, is this too hot for you? Or was basically hugging him tightly. Sir Flowers was blushing. Or stop it. Oh, come on. You like it when I get up. Well, when I start hugging you like this. Or how about is this too hot for you? Or stop it. Come on, I'm just messing around. No, you're not. So are you gonna be sleeping tonight? I'll be sleeping on the floor. On the floor? No. We can share a bed. Sir Flowers and Orb blood. Their eyes were wide and they were instantly red. They looked away from each other. I think I'll just be comfortable sleeping on the floor. Thank you very much. But I don't want you to sleep on the floor. Come on, you were so used to it when I was having a sleepover at your house. Yeah, but you were my guest. And I tried to convince you to sleep on my bed. And I can sleep on my chair. I didn't want you to sleep on a chair. You're silly. I wanted you to sleep on a nice, comfortable bed. Okay, how about this? How about we make a deal? Okay, what type of deal? Rock, paper, scissors, whoever gets to whoever gets to the third time, or whoever gets to the third round wins. Okay, what happens if I win? You can sleep on the floor. Okay, and what happens if you win? You have to sleep on the bed with me. I got a bad feeling about this. So Flowers and Orb began the first round of rock, paper, scissors. Orb won. The second round, Sir Firewars won. But the third round, Orb won. Dang it! I literally need to start choosing more wisely next time. I won, so you had to sleep on the bed with me. Fine. Sir Flowers literally did not want to sleep on the bed, mainly because of one particular reason. He didn't want his man Godzilla instincts to instantly take over. Because if they did, well, things will not be a little pretty for tonight. Through half of the night, Sir Flowers' man Godzilla instincts were taking over. Well, yeah. They were taking over and he was trying to resist it. When Orr woke up, she realized what was going on. And she ended up realizing why Sir Flowers wanted to sleep on the floor. She sighed. There's only one way I'm going to stop this.